Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Previous history with Luis Severino, 7 hits in 14 tries. He's taken him deep once. Line hard to the left side. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
Whoosh.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he switched anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Here's Mark Trumbo now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0 the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
The 0-2 once more. Right side, but it's well foul.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
VR right there, and that's out number 1.
Next for the Yankees.
Here's big Aaron Judge. His lifetime line against Andrew Kashner. He's gone just 2 for 13. He also has 1 home run. Ground ball right into the shift. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the
Giancarlo Stanton now. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
We're starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-1 the count to Chris Davis. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Orioles.
So striding in, Rio Ruiz. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Dwight Smith Jr. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitch.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Luke Voigt will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run. Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Mancini moves over, 1 down. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He was a ground out victim last time up. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
The batter.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. His lifetime line against Andrew Cashner. He's got a 3 for 7 line. Cashner pauses. First pitch on the way. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Safe. Safe.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Swing, bada, bada. Hiểu luôn.
He's set and the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. VR at the bag, and that retires. Now in the box, Jesus Sucre. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
So stepping in, number 1. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius has it on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 3.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Cedric Mullins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning continues. Around first, digging for 2. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. And so the lineup flips over, and digging in, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off,
he's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Pulled toward right center field. Mullins on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Got a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. And quickly there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Now the 0-2. That's popped up out toward short right field. Davis onto the grass. He tracks it down, and stepping in, Trey Mancini. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Trey Mancini.
The windup and the 0-1. Line toward right center. On a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So striding forward now, Mark Trumbo. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
But no problem at first, and that's the first out.
The first baseman.
So digging in now, Chris Davis. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Line down the left field line, but this will be fouled.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Voit is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Orioles leave 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Pedro Araujo comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. hard on the ground towards short. And this is through into left. And there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the ninth inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the Yankees are going to walk off as winners.
Always great when a game really comes down to the ninth inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now. Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
Heidi, put this one into context for us.
Well, this team got a big opening day win yesterday, and they're looking to double down on that momentum by making it 2 straight to start the season. But the guys in the opposing dugout have other plans. We have got 2 teams trying to get...
This one, because it's your savings account. That didn't change. Okay? So that stays in there. Just the checking that you need.
Their young season's off to a strong start. This game is mounting towards an exciting finish.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. Ready now, Luke Voigt. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Orioles are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. So the Yankees will go 2-0 to start their campaign.
Yeah, they would have loved to have gone 2-0 to start this campaign, and they had a chance there late in the game, Dan, to get it done, but it wasn't meant to be.
Well, D-Roll, we'll just have to see if they can bounce back tomorrow and put themselves in a position to claim this series. That would be something they'd feel real good about moving forward, that's for sure.
"27 World Series titles, 39 AL pennants, 24 Hall of Fame."
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx as the New York Yankees get their 2019 season underway against the Baltimore Orioles. And with more on the Yanks' outlook for welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. Digging in, number one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Number one goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. And this is taken outside for ball 1. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Fly ball out to right field. Judge is under it, 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez, his lifetime line against. Andrew Cashman, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
One of the keys when you're looking at a subpar pitching performance is first pitch strikes. And so far, this guy struggled. First pitch strikes, less than 40%. He's going to need to clean that up.
Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. Throw won't get him.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Nate Carnes takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 36, Nate Carnes.
Torres will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with a runner in scoring position and still nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And there's one down now. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Brett Gardner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this will hop over the wall, but the run.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Mancini. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 99.
Striding in, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Popped up. Carnes is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Previous history with Luis Severino. 7 hits in 14 tries. He's taken him deep once. Hicks comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, 3 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Chris Davis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Strike 2 again.
Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Line drive to left.
Stanton.
Mancini is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Luke Voigt is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Hit on the ground to third, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Here's Didi Gregorius as he sends it on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base,
catcher,
D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Over to VR. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Stepping up now, Rio Ruiz. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Digging in once again, Dwight Smith Jr. A fly out and a single for him so far. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Into the box, Jesus Sucre. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will. Now to the plate, Miguel Andujar. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
The
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Smith is there. 1 out.
Now back, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Torres. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. In there, a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Brett Gardner.
In now, Brett Gardner. Popped up. Ruiz in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get all the way around to third on the triple. And with it, this becomes a 6-run ball game.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Pedro Araujo enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 38, Pedro Araujo.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Smith looks up. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. First home run of the campaign for him as they push this lead up to 9 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting. The first
stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Voigt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Mullins. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In now, number 1. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Number 1.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cedric Mullins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Now pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Villar. Their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
CC Sabathia, the GOAT.
If you've just joined us, this is a story of a pitcher who's got his club in a rare and exciting situation. Heidi, can you offer some insight without violating any baseball taboos?
Well, I don't want to jinx a masterful pitching performance by saying any kind of certain words out loud, but let me just draw your attention to the number in the opposing team's hit column. Here's a hint. The number looks like a bagel, maybe a donut. Is this performance going to go down in the record books, Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next up for Detroit, Jordy Mercer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Previous history with Sabathia, he's collected 11 hits in 41 ABs. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Up. Now that's popped up. Andujar will wait on it. 2 gone. Nick Castellanos now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that one right down Main Street. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready for another chance? John Hicks. It was a walk in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit down the third baseline. Andujar's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
Number 14.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Nico Goodrum. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's in there for strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now.
And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings. And digging in now, Jeimer Candelario. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's a liner caught down there at third. Tough break there as the leadoff man's retired to start the 9th.
Now batting.
Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. 1 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Josh Harrison stands in. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Now the first pitch from CC. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes. Mercer.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Now that's popped up. Andujar waits on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, Dan, we almost saw history today with a no-hitter. But even though that wasn't meant to be, they did get the win.
Yeah, D-Roll, and that's ultimately the important thing. It was a transcendent pitching performance for most of the game. It was a thrill to see him come so close to the no-no, and a win like this will surely give his team a lift.
If you're just joining us, it's been a pitching clinic so far, and in fact we're still looking at a possible shutout in the making. Heidi, what kind of impact does a stellar outing like this have on a club?
Matt, a dominating performance by a starting pitcher can not only take the pressure off the hitters, it also gives some needed rest to the arms in the bullpen. And it's just generally great for team morale. It'd be a real boost for this pitcher's team and his ERA if he can continue blanking the opponent the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though, his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Nunez, the runner at third with no outs. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. And he chased it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away.
The batter, the catcher.
Ready once again, Jesus Sucre. In there, and it's 0-1. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jesus Sucre becomes out number 2 this inning. And that misses for ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan, and he's got a chance at this.
Well, there's no doubt about it right now. And what makes it easier, too, from a manager's standpoint right now, you could probably just go to one guy in the bullpen to finish this game. A terrific job, 7.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Orioles. Michael Gibbons comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a shot out to right center field. Sanchez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Roll, that's right now to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Mancini arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 0 for 5. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Mancini will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Riding into the box, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. He's forced to settle for one. Settling in now, Cedric Mullins. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Cedric Mullins is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hot shot toward third, and that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And this will make its way down to the 333 sign. And he'll reach second now with one away.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. VR leads off second with one gone in the inning. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. Fouled off. Two out here and a runner at second. Baltimore down to their final strike. He stays alive, still 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Count remains 2-2. Keeps fighting him off. The eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, in case you don't follow this ball club too closely, Aaron Hicks is being talked about maybe as a player to watch this year, guys.
He sure is, Matty V. Even though he's already looking like a key contributor, he's still a young player. But most people around this organization just think he's going to keep getting better and better.
I agree with you, Dan. I think
into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
Fielder, Aaron.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Here's a high pop-up. Abreu over to his left. One down. So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Luke Voigt.
Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Here's Didi Gregorius. Head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is... So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. The American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Hicks will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Home half of the third. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Aaron.
Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Leury Garcia, a base hit in his first trip.
Leury Garcia.
Lifted in the air to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Standing in, Tim Anderson. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gardner there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
Leading off for the White Sox.
The 3-2 pitch.
Wellington.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. One there. And nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. And I think the question becomes how much luck threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Up next for Chicago, Leury Garcia. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Garcia.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Has a look, now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Engel on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Well, with a chance to reflect on this one, Hicks turned in a nice performance at the plate, guys.
Yeah, no doubt. We mentioned earlier how important he is to this club. It's contributions like this one today, if turned in consistently over the long haul, can really have a huge impact on this ball club, assuming everyone else is holding up their end of the bargain. I look forward to seeing some more of the same from him in the future, and I know they do as well.
'27 World Series.
We are live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx as the New York Yankees get their 2019 season underway against the Baltimore Orioles. And with more on the Yanks' outlook for 2019. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning. Nobody out. In now for the O's, Trey Mancini. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's had success, 6 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4.